right, well, we're back for yoga again. Thanks everybody for coming.
Small but mighty group.
Oops. Yes. All right. So you guys are all seated, so we'll start seated. Last time we were half and half, and oh, we got more. That's all right, we'll figure it out. All right, I'm going to start. Go ahead and have a seat. Okay. You can sit up on your chair, Don, if you want. Okay, so let's start by closing our eyes, get comfortable. And let's take a moment to check in with the breath. Since it's a bit more hectic to get going, to get started with class, let's take a moment to calm, bring our focus inward. And then let's start by checking in with the body. Noticing where you're holding on to tension. And remembering those spots so later on we can breathe into them. And then let's take a moment to check in with the breath. Just noticing you guys are all pretty far spread out, so I think we can do a short little breath practice today. So let's actually do our alternate nostril breathing. It's good for calming down the parasympathetic nervous system and clearing out with allergies. At least it helps me. So if you want, you can stay breathing however is comfortable, but if you want to join me, we're going to do a little alternate nostril breathing. So thumb goes on the right nostril, ring finger on the left nostril, and you can either tuck your fingers in or rest them on the forehead. So we'll start with closing off the right side. We're going to inhale into the left nostril. Switch sides, close off the left side, exhale out the right side. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Let's do one more round. Inhale left. Close off the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, exhale left. Release your hand back down to your leg and then come back to your regular breath. And then when you're ready, if you've closed your eyes, you can gently open them. And then let's move the body a bit here. So we'll start with our cat and cow. If you're seated cross-legged and you want to switch which legs in front, you can do that, or have both legs out front. So we'll sit up nice and tall. That's our inhale. On the exhale, we're going to round back to cat, tuck the chin. Inhale, rounding forward, looking up. That's our cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale. A couple more times. Feeling that space in between the vertebrae. Opening up the upper back. Opening up the upper front. Excellent. And then when you're ready, coming back to our neutral spine. So let's come and find our side to side, our laterals, starting with one hand down on the ground. I'll start with my left hand here. We're going to inhale this right arm up. Exhale, bring back. Inhale, other side. Exhale back. Nice and slow. I think I noticed in the videos that I move pretty fast. So I don't have anybody in front of me to see how fast I'm going. So I'm trying to slow it down. Excellent. And then finish up on that side. And let's add an extra breath in here. So inhale, this first side vertical. Exhale, coming over as far as comfortable. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. So inhale and exhale. Pushing in with the hand that's on the floor. It's going to give you more space in between the ribs. Inhale, vertical. Exhale, release. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last time on the second side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, this next round, let's go all the way over. Inhale. One big sweeping motion. Exhale all the way back. So feeling that space from the shoulder to the hip. Exhale back. A couple more times. Inhale all the way over. Exhale all the way back. And then one more time on the second side. Excellent. And then let's add a breath in. So we'll call it a hold. So first side, inhale, coming all the way over, and then breathing into that lower right rib cage. And then bring it back. And let's go to the other side. Inhale. Take a pause here. Full breath into that lower rib cage. And then all the way back. Excellent. All right. Let's do a couple of cat and cow to come back to symmetrical, and then we'll come into our twist. So exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Excellent. And then back to our neutral spine. All right, let's find our twist next. And again, anytime that your feet get uncomfortable and you want to switch which legs in front or bring them both out in front, that's fine too. All right, inhale, lift. On the exhale, I'm going to the left. You can go either side, just make it even. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Exhale, first side. Inhale, center. Exhale, second side. Inhale back to center. If you want to, you can bring your arms up higher on the exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, first. That's the second time. Back to center. All right, so now we're going to add another breath in there. Actually, we'll do 2 breaths. So inhale, lift. Exhale, first side. And this time, try and go for that lower right back rib cage. So when we were doing the laterals, we're on the side. On the twist, see if you can breathe into that lower back. So 2 full breaths here. And then on your inhale, come back to center. Exhale, second side. 2 full breaths in that lower back rib cage. And then when you're ready, inhale back to center. All right, so we need to come back to symmetrical again. So we'll come back to our cat. Our exhale, inhale, rounding up, looking forward, and up, cow. Excellent. And then back to center. So let's do some quick small joints, and then we'll come up to hands and knees. So we'll start with the wrists here, arms out in front, tuck the thumb, wrap the fingers, we'll make circles around the wrist. Into the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. Switch direction. Rice Krispies up here, snap, crackle, pop. All right, release that, shake it out, palms together, interlace the fingers, and make figure 8s. Excellent. And take a moment, pull the hands apart, and then switch which fingers on top. Excellent. And release that, shake it out. Let's come up to the neck, and then we'll go down to the ankles. So sitting up nice and tall again. Inhale. On the exhale, chin comes down to the chest. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, all the way back down. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, all the way back down. And one more time, inhale, all the way up. Exhale, all the way back down. Excellent. We're going to add a breath to that and some arm movements. So we end class with sun breath 3, which is this one. So we're going to add that neck movement to this. So we'll start with the exhale and drop the chin down towards the chest. On the inhale, we're going to open the arms up and look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, arms come back, chin comes back down to the chest. Inhale, arms open, eyes up. Exhale, bring it all back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. We'll release that. And we'll skip the other 2. Let's do the ankles. We can do the other 2 towards the end here. So if you are seated cross-legged, bring your legs out straight. Otherwise, get the legs out. So let's start first by sitting up as close as possible to this 90 degrees here. I know it's a little tough if you have tight hamstrings. But we're going to start by extending the heels away from the torso. So we want a little softness in the knees, so we're not hyperextending. And then when you're ready, we're going to point and flex. Inhale is the point. Exhale is the flex. Excellent. And then let's make some circles around with the ankles. Do one at a time or both at the same time. Both directions independently, whatever your ankles want to do. And then we're going to go soles of the feet in towards each other and then away from each other. And then when you're ready, we'll finish up with windshield wipers. Excellent. All right, so let's come up to hands and knees. If you need a blanket under your knees, go ahead and grab that. So one of the things that yoga teachers will tell you is to have your wrist under your shoulder. And I know I've done it before, but that's not necessarily where they have to be. If you need a little bit more space, you walk your hands out a little bit more forward, and that's going to give you a little bit more space in the wrist. And then the other thing, and I do this all the time, is the elbows should, the elbow pit is kind of what I call them. They should be facing each other. So I have a tendency to flip them forward, and that's hyperextending them. So you want them, so they're facing each other. So if you bend the elbows, they go out to the side. There you go. Okay. And then with the knees, they don't necessarily have to be directly under the hips. Finding a spot where they're comfortable is more important. All right, let's start with our cat and cow. So we're going to exhale cat, tuck the chin, rounding the spine up towards the ceiling. On the inhale, we're going to round the opposite way. Chin comes forward, leading with the collarbones. Exhale back to cat. So we're making a circle. The cat is the upper half of the circle. The cow is the bottom half of the circle. So a couple times on your own. Moving nice and slow in between. Moving with the breath. And then back to neutral. All right, let's come in and do our lateral here. So we're going to bring this right hand over towards the left, turning and looking at that left foot. Let's take a couple of breaths here. We're going to inhale, and let's aim for that right rib cage. Three breaths. Beautiful. And when you finish that, walk that right hand back. And then coming to the other side, left hand comes over towards the right, turning and looking at that right foot. 3 breaths into that left rib cage. Excellent. Walk that left hand back when you're ready. And then let's come back to our cat and cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. All right, coming back to that neutral spine. So we're going to add movement here with our cat and cow. We're going to add a child's pose. If it's uncomfortable to come down to your child's pose, you can come down to puppy. So we'll start with our exhale for our cat. We're going to inhale to cow. And then on the next exhale, go through cat down to child's pose or puppy. On your next inhale, coming up, back to cow. Exhale, cat to child's pose. If you find a spot here where you're super comfortable and you just want to stay there for a moment, you're welcome to do that as well. Inhale, back to cow. Exhale, cat to child's pose. Let's do one more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Down to child's pose. And let's pause in the child's pose for 2 breaths. When you're ready, we're going to come back up to our neutral spine. And we're going to go cow, cat, downward facing dog for our next round. All right, so start with an inhale this time. We'll go cow, exhale, cat, and then we're going to flip the toes to downward facing dog. When you're ready, come back down to the knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, flip the toes down and facing dog. Coming back down to the knees. Looking up, cow. Exhale, cat. Flip the toes down and facing dog. One more time, down to the knees. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Flip the toes downward facing dog. And then when you're ready, coming down to the knees, and let's come all the way down to child's pose. Take 1 or 2 more breaths here. And then when you're ready, we'll come up to our hands and knees. And then coming up, we're going to come up to standing. So if you want to come up through downward facing dog, you can do that, or you can come up to a forward fold. So if you're coming up to downward facing dog, you're going to come up, lift the hips on the inhale. You can walk your dog for a moment. And then when you're ready to come out, we're going to walk the hands back to the feet, or step the feet to the hands. And take a pause in your forward fold for a moment. And shake the head, yes or no. And then when you're ready to come up, you're going to bend the knees nice and deep. Arms can come out to the side. Push in with the feet. Inhale. Come all the way up. Palms together. Exhale. Hands to feet. Excellent. All right. So we made it. We're all vertical. And let's come in and take a moment in our mountain pose. So you can start with toes touching up to hip width distance apart or bigger if your balance dictates where your feet need to be. You're going to check in with your balance. You're going to lift your toes up and then set them back down one at a time, maybe. Palms can face forward, lifting up with the sternum, back part, shoulder blades towards each other. And let's take 1 or 2 more breaths here. then when you're ready, let's come back into some movement. So let's start with we're gonna do our warrior one to start with opening up the knees a little bit. So we'll start by turning that left foot out and step your right foot forward. So we'll start here with an inhale. On the exhale, bend that knee. Inhale back. Exhale. And inhale. If you want, you can bring your hands to that lower rib cage and feel where the breath is coming in. So that's an inhale here. Exhale. And then inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Nice. And then knee, push up and step it back. All right, let's do the other side. Right foot out, left foot forward. And you can have your hands at your side if you want to keep them up on that rib cage. So this is our inhale here. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And and one more inhale and exhale. Bend that knee, push up and step it back. All right, so let's add arms next. Left foot out, right foot forward. So your choice, what you want to do with the arms, you can just bring the hands to the heart. You can do cactus arms or arms up by the ears. So I'm going to do cactus arms for the first round. You can do same as me, or you can do your favorite. All right, here we go. You're going to inhale, arms come up, bend the knee. Exhale, bring back. Inhale. Exhale. Excellent. All right, this next one, we're going to inhale, arms come up, and we're going to pause here and take another breath. Excellent. And release, bend that leg, push off, and step it back. All right, other side, turn that right foot out, left foot comes forward. Here we go. Inhale. And exhale. Excellent. This next one, we're going to add another breath. Inhale. Pause here and another full breath. Release. And then bend that leg and step it back. Excellent. All right, let's come to our half sun salutation. So feet can be a little wider if you want. And we'll start with the hands at the heart. We'll do 3 rounds. So the first one, we're going to go arms out to the sides. So here we go. Inhale. Hands come down, arms come up. Exhale, arms out to the side. Forward fold, hinging at the hips. Just going as far as is comfortable. Inhale, halfway lift. Your hands can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms out. Hands come all the way up. Exhale, hands down. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees. Arms come up, palms together, hands start. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, arms out to the side, coming all the way up, palms together. Exhale, and start. Excellent. All right, so we're going to do another round, and I'm going to go arms out forward. If you have back issues, I would recommend arms out to the sides. So I'm going this way. If you want to stick with going sideways, that works too. Okay, guys ready? I'm gonna inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Arms can come to the front of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come up to the ears, bend the knees, coming all the way up. Exhale, arms back. All right, 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms to the ears, push in with the feet, coming all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. All right, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, push in with the feet, coming all the way up. Exhale, and release. All right. 1 more round. We're going to add an extra breath in each time. So you can do arms out in front or arms out to the side or mix it up. I think I'm going to go half and half. Okay. So I'm going to go arms up and then arms out to come back up. But we'll do an extra breath when we come up to the halfway lift. Okay, so here we go. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. You're going to inhale, halfway lift. We're going to pause here and take a full breath. And while you're doing that, extend from the crown of the head and back through the tailbone. And then another exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms out, push in, the feet coming all the way up, and start. All right, 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Full breath here, extending out with the spine. Another exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms come out all the way up. Hands together, exhale, hands down. All right, 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Full breath here. And then exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, arms come out all the way up. Palms together, exhale, hands start. Excellent. All right, shake the feet out. And we're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. We're going to do pinwheels. That's what I like to call them. So feet are nice and wide. If you want to turn sideways on your mat, you can. If you want to just stay with feet not as wide, that's fine too. So arms come out and then we go across the body. So we're going to start, let's do the whole side. So we'll start at the ear, shoulder, hip, knee, ankle if you can reach it. If not, just stay in your range. All right, so arms come out to the side. This is our inhale. On the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand to the left ear. Inhale, open. Exhale, left hand, right ear. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left shoulder. Inhale, open. Exhale, left hand, right shoulder. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left hip. Inhale, open. Exhale, left hand, right hip. Inhale, open. Exhale, right hand, left knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, left hand, right knee. Inhale, open. And then you can stay at your knee for this one, or if you want, come down to your ankle, you can do that. So exhale, right hand, left ankle. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, left hand, right ankle. Inhale, back up. Excellent. And release the arms. Bring the feet back together. And then for counter pose for that, we're going to do a standing cat and cow. So bending the knees, hands come to the front of the thighs. Exhale, drop the chin, rounding the spine. Inhale, cow, looking up, rounding up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cat. Beautiful. Back to neutral, and then let's go rainbow pose. So bring the feet out nice and wide again. If you have a block and you want to use your block to come down for rainbow pose, you can do that, or your chair. That's fine too. All right, so we'll start with the hands on the hips. Inhale, nice and tall. On the exhale, forward fold, hinging at the hips. When you get down as far as you're going, and bring the arms out in front. And we'll start with the left arm. So we're going to inhale this left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bring it back down to center. Inhale, other side. Right arm up. Exhale, bring it back. Let's do that 2 more times each side. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, right arm comes up. Exhale, bring it back. And 1 more time. Inhale, left arm. Exhale. And inhale, right arm. Exhale, bring it back. Beautiful. Bend the knees, hands come back to the hips. Inhale, coming all the way up. Nice and slow, and then heel toe feet back together. We'll do 1 more round of half sun salutations to come back to, since that was a twist, back to symmetrical. So we'll start, do it whichever way you prefer, but we'll go back to the first round. So we'll inhale. Exhale, arms out to the side, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms come out, push in with the feet, coming all the way up, palms together, and start. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. Exhale, handstand. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale. And all the way up, palms together. Exhale, handstand. Excellent. All right. So let's come down to the floor. And we'll come into seated and do a twist. All right, so we're going to do right leg out in front. We're going to bend this left knee, left foot comes into the mat. So this is where you can have your legs so they're straight out from the hips. Another option is to cross the left foot over the right if you want to get deeper into that hip. But you can stay right here, whichever works for you. All right, we're going to take this right arm, inhale that right arm up. Exhale, you can bring it on the outside of that left knee or around in front. Left hand comes behind the spine. We're going to push in with that left arm to lengthen the spine up. So that's our inhale, lifting. Exhale, turning the chin around towards that left shoulder. Belly button comes in towards the spine. Take 1 more breath here. And then unwinding, come back to center, and we'll switch legs. Right foot comes into the mat, right knee is bent. or you can cross that over. Prefer. We're going to inhale this left arm up. Exhale, you can bring it on the outside of that right knee or around in front. Right hand comes behind the spine, pushing into the floor, lifting with the inhale. On the exhale, chin comes around towards that right shoulder. One or two breaths here. And then back to center. Unwind. And then let's come down onto the back. So if you are back at that end of the mat, you can bring the feet up to the top. Walk it down. Don't land on the equipment here. And let's start with our Apanasana. So toes pointing up towards the ceiling, hands around the knees. We're going to exhale, knees come in. Inhale, release. Exhale, knees in. Inhale, release. So let's do one more exhale. And then on the inhale, legs come up towards the ceiling, arms overhead. Exhale, bend the knees, hands to knees. Inhale, that L shape. Exhale, O. Inhale, open. Exhale. And one more for good luck. Inhale, open. And exhale. If you want a couple more Apanasanas, exhale, knees in. Inhale, open. The knees can be wide, away from each other. A little bit more space in that lower spine. And then let's bring feet down to the mat. And then extend both legs all the way straight out. If that's uncomfortable, you can keep your knees bent and feet into the floor. So let's come into our supine palm tree here. So we're going to inhale, arms come up towards the ceiling and overhead. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. If that's too uncomfortable on your shoulder, you can come into cactus arms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, back. And another option is snow angel arms. Inhale, arms slide up towards the crown of the head. Exhale, arms come back down by your sides. Let's do one more round. Inhale, arms coming up. Exhale, arms back down by your sides. Again, inhale. And exhale. And one more time. Inhale. And exhale. Let's finish with palm flips. So we'll start with the palms on the floor. Inhale. We're flipping the palm so it's facing the ceiling. Exhale, back to the floor. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And one more. Inhale. And exhale. Release the legs away from each other. Arms can come away from the body. Whatever else you need to come into your relaxation pose. Blanket under your head. Legs up on a chair. Hands close. And let's do a full body relaxation. Walking down the body. Relaxing each part as we go. Starting with the toes. Relax all of the toes, tops of the feet, the soles of the feet, and the heels. Release the ankles. Relax the calves and shins. Release the knees and the space behind the knees. Relax the top of the thighs and the bottom of the thighs. Let the pelvis be having in sink into the earth. Relax the abdomen. Release the rib cage and let go of breath. Let the shoulders be heavy and sink into the earth. Relax the upper arms, elbows, and lower arms. Release the wrists. Relax the hands, fingers, and palms. Relax the throat and the back of the neck. Smooth the forehead and face. Let any last thoughts seep out the top of the crown of the head. Let the earth's gravity hold you. Let the air around you breathe you. Take the next few moments and just be. You're welcome to stay in your relaxation pose as long as you need. But when you're ready, bringing your awareness back into the room. Wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. When you're ready, and with an inhale, rolling over onto your right or left side. When you're ready, and again with an inhale, using your upper arm to push up to a comfortable seated position. To bring breath back into the body and find us safely on our way, let's do that sun breath 3 with the head movements. So bring the palms, forearms, and elbows together. Exhale, drop the chin down. And then on an inhale, we're going to open the arms up, looking up. Exhale, bring them. Let's do that 3 times. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, open. Looking up. Exhale, arms closed, chin drops down. Again, inhale. And exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hands come down to the heart as we go forth after this beautiful, gorgeous summer day. Let's go forth with kindness, compassion, and gratitude. Not just for others, but especially for ourselves. We'd like to around some. Namaste.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, guys.
With this leaning off, I can't even get my knees down anymore. I can't really tighten up.